Dr. Chia.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, road safety is as much about user behavior as it is about good infrastructure and design. Now, we have conducted decades of public education and made continuous investments in road networks and technology to enhance the safety of all users. However, the most important component of road safety is still the behavior of our motorists. Unfortunately, many motorists still have some way to go in terms of safety awareness and etiquette. Now, in recent years, the numbers of summonses issued for traffic offences and feedback letters sent to the traffic police have been increasing. More worryingly, we are seeing a jump in the number of drink driving accidents. With lives and limbs at stake, heavier penalties are proposed in this bill are necessary to serve as stronger deterrents to motorists who drive irresponsibly and dangerously. Longer jail terms and periods of disqualification from driving, or DQs, will certainly help to keep such hazardous drivers off the roads. My concern is that quite a number of disqualified drivers are not compliant. The TP has been catching more motorists driving without valid licenses in the last few years, from 921 in 2014 to 1,435 in 2018. And there are probably quite a number who got away, considering the difficulty of detection. As a result, the effectiveness of DQs as a deterrent and punishment could be undermined. Hence, I would like to propose that the Ministry also considers restricting offenders' access to vehicles. This can be partly achieved by prohibiting vehicle ownership for various durations, depending on the severity of the offences. This would mean that offenders might even have to transfer or sell their vehicles, resulting in potential inconveniences and perhaps financial losses. They should not be allowed to transfer to anyone without a driving license, of course. And while this is an unpalatable measure, such a punishment may be a more effective deterrent and much easier to enforce. I note that already in this bill there are a range of offences which can result in a forfeiture of vehicles. For example, dangerous driving causing death or grievous hurt. However, I'm not sure if these offenders would be prevented from acquiring another vehicle, and I'd like to seek some clarification on this. In addition, anyone such as family members and friends who willingly or unwittingly provide access to vehicles should also be made to bear varying loads of penalties, so that they'll be more vigilant in keeping these offenders out of the driver's seats. The Ministry should also provide car leasing companies with greater support and tools to ensure that they lease vehicles to only motorists with valid licenses, and I do applaud the moves to make the licenses virtual. These companies should be able to perform cross-checking in real time and be provided updated data. Next, I would like to request that the Ministry consider following the measures by the European Union to install speed limiters in all new cars. These devices automatically prevent drivers from exceeding the speed limit. It might be even better if we could take it one step further and require all vehicles to be fitted or retrofitted with such devices. The EU will also be introducing other safety measures which will be mandatory by 2022. These include automated emergency braking, electronic data recorders, and features to be built into bigger and heavier vehicles like lorries to improve visibility of cyclists and pedestrians around them. We should consider incorporating these ideas as well. In addition, we should make it mandatory for motorists to install and maintain approved models of car cameras. And these cameras can be held to moderate driving behavior and detect other irresponsible motorists. Finally, we should be paying attention to the growing segment of elderly drivers as our population is aging rapidly. Adjustments to infrastructure and additional training will help to keep our senior drivers safe on our roads. We should take heed of the experiences of other countries with significant elderly populations. In June, Lianhe Zaobao reported on an NHK article about the severe problems caused by elderly Japanese motorists. The traffic accidents they are involved in have the highest death rates. The main cause for the group aged 75 and above who are involved in fatal accidents was, I quote, inappropriate vehicle operation. Therefore, I urge the Ministry to consider implementing perhaps more stringent and frequent cognitive tests and health checks for all elderly motorists. These assessments should be annual or perhaps biannual for those aged 75 and above, as functional health can potentially decline steeply from this age. Efforts would have to be made to persuade older drivers of the benefits of these assessments, as they will enhance their own and other road users' safety. I would like to conclude by voicing my support for this bill. Thank you.